craziest bastards I've ever met in my life. I love everyone.
Crazy bastards, sons of wrestling here for Monday Night Raw, and tonight we had The Rock back. We have a main event set up for Fastlane, which will end up becoming the contender to challenge Triple H at WrestleMania 32 for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's a pretty goddamn good ending to this show. We're going to have a hell of a main event at Fastlane, so that pay-per-view sounds like it's going to start stacking up to be a pretty good one. So guys, look forward to that, and that's in just 4 weeks. And decent Raw. I mean, there were some slow moments. You had the birth of Bo Rida. If you wanted to check out my t-shirts, check the merch store in the description. I made it to mimic the Flow Rider cover of his CD. But we started off with Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon out there, bring out the game, the champ. He comes out with the title, and like I said, they're going to announce, they're evaluating the talent tonight, and they're going to pick who's going to be in that main event at Fastlane. So, pretty cool beginning, and Triple H, he's going to teach everyone respect, and he says that Roman Reigns doesn't respect anything and this and that. So, that's that. Then we have Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens is over. The crowd definitely. Dolph Ziggler's been in just a back burner mode. He's very, very talented, so don't take nothing away from him there. But pop up powerbomb, boom, makes fans happy, everyone's happy. Then the social outcasts come out, and like I said, the birth of Bo Rida happens as, well, remember Heath Slater had that issue with Flow Rider. Flow Rider's ringside in the crowd, and he brings him in for a battle, but it ends up being a rap battle, and Bo Dallas pretty much tore his ass up with his little rhymes and shit, so it was pretty cool. And then we end up having a match against the Dudley boys. Flow Rider said, welcome to Dudleyville, this and that. And Flow Rider does get his hands on Heath Slater there for a minute, toss him in the ring, and the Dudley boys pick up the win, making the crowd happy again. That's what we're doing tonight. Then we got Jericho versus AJ Styles. Yes, dream match, always. And this was so fitting. The WCW guy that came into WWE had to earn his stripes. Now the TNA guy coming into WWE has to earn his stripes. So this was definitely fitting, and Styles in the end picking up the win, reversing a roll-up. I like it. Still hasn't hit that Styles Clash, but eventually when he does, it's going to be big and awesome, and the crowd is over as hell with like AJ Styles. The pop is huge. You can't get any bigger than that. Like, he is the Daniel Bryan now. You know, that's because he's in ring anyway, but he's over as fuck with the fans, and this is awesome. AJ Styles in the ring, doesn't matter who he goes against, it's going to be fun. Then he goes to shake his hand at the end, and Jericho, you know, holds on to the hand. At least he shook it, and we didn't have any issues there, but it was nice to see, you know, damn near passing of the torch, so to speak. Then we have Sasha versus Becky Lynch. Hell yeah, this is decent. We get the bank statement locked in. I'm like, oh shit, pretty good match. Both women were rocking, and Charlotte comes out, jumps them both, and she kicks both their asses, you know, trying to prove to her dad that she can do it. And it looks like it's going to be fun going down the road with Charlotte and Sasha, and eventually Becky back in the mix of things. Backstage segment, tell you what, Goldust and R-Truth, fucking hilarious. These two guys, yes, make it happen. Tag team, the Golden Truth, hell yeah, this is gonna be funny. And R-Truth's last night in the Royal Rumble, jumps in, brings up the ladder, climbs it, expecting the belt to be above. Funny segment, definitely. Then we got Bray Wyatt versus Kane. The crowd shit all over this. This was slow, and yes, they faced each other a million times. Bray Wyatt is such a talent, so I wish they didn't shit all over it, but I think it's just the yeah, they wrestled a lot. So it's time to change it up. Sister Abigail finish. Thank you. Crowd was going on about Macho Man. Anyway, they moved those guys to the other side of the arena. At least they got to stay there. I saw a lot of people tweeting, bitching that they got kicked out. Well, they didn't. And The Rock, when he shows up, this is funny. Miz gets out, tries to take the spotlight. Rock shows up in a truck, tells him to park the truck, and then he goes on backstage. He comes up to Big Show, destroys his dreams. Then he comes up to Lana and talks about all sorts of naughty stuff. And Rusev walks in on that. But remember last year in Brooklyn when Rock had to slap the shit out of Rusev. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then he got their relationship into a little mix, it looks like, and he just goes on. He's just playing the Rock, the cocky, arrogant Rock, and I love it. And then he finally comes out, he's back in Miami, and he gets the crowd going, and he's just going on and on and on. And eventually, he's going on with his jokes and shit, and we're having a good time. And then the New Day comes out. And they did excellent with The Rock. These guys had some chemistry. Then he says, why don't you get in here? I'll shove that goddamn trombone up all your candy asses. So they said, nope, not going to happen. He wanted to have a match. Wasn't going to happen. So then he brings out the Usos as plan B. And we get a little bit of a brawl going on in the Usos, and The Rock kick their candy ass. Yes, that is happening. And the funny thing, like the llama cocks hanging off their head, that was funny shit. And the unibitches, and just The Rock brought it back old school, where there's no rules basically, and it was fun, and that made it good. And he says, we'll see you at WrestleMania. So is it going to be Rock joining the Usos to take on the New Day, or is he just going to be present ringside alongside the Usos while they have a match? I don't know. Hopefully The Rock joins in. And a tag match is perfect. Should not be any issue with this Baywatch movie insurance policy, you know, that hopefully they let him have a match. The Usos, family, cool. And we have Miz, or Paige and Natty, the friendship that just came out of nowhere, versus Alicia Fox and Brie Bella. Quick match, Rampage finish. It was what it is, and it's good to see Paige back in the ring. Simple as that. And Miz versus Callisto. Miz, he's sick of getting interrupted, and obviously Callisto's music hits as soon as he says it. And I love the skull crushing finale, reverse into the Salida del Sol finish. That was excellent, and Callisto's on a fucking roll. This is awesome. Then the main event, you got Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus and Rusev, and yes, the League of Shits next ringside, and they caused some obvious issues during the match. Ambrose, he's in there taking an ass beating, finally hot tag to Reigns. Reigns comes in, kicks some ass. He ends up getting his ass kicked pretty good during this match too, but we hit a spear in the end for the win over Sheamus, and well, they weren't done there. And Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, reflections of the Shield, power bombs Rusev through the announcer table. It was badass. Crowd pop pretty good for this. Awesome shit. Out comes Stephanie McMahon and books Fastlane's main event. After evaluating all the talent tonight to see who's going to be in there, she puts in, which seemed obvious, Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose, and she throws in the other talent, Brock Lesnar, the Beast. So, a triple threat at Fastlane, including Brock Lesnar. This is going to be a badass main event. But they didn't evaluate Brock Lesnar. He wasn't in there tonight, so that was a little... It is what it is. The Authority does what they want. Eventually, that authority's coming down from the Roman Empire at WrestleMania 32. That's just what I see, but it all depends on where the direction could go. It could become Brock Lesnar versus Triple H, or Dean Ambrose versus Triple H, which I think last night, Royal Rumble, Dean Ambrose should have won the Rumble, won that championship, and caused that jealousy between Roman Reigns and himself, where Roman Reigns is just a little jealous about Dean Ambrose holding on to the title he had finally got. So that would have been a great feud with nobody having to turn heel or face. Everybody wants everyone to turn heel all the fucking time. You don't have to. You just gotta be badass. You come out there like The Rock and just kick ass. Stone Cold, kick ass. Doesn't matter what you are. Just come out there, deliver, kick ass, get the crowd to pop. And that's all I got to say. Guys, leave your comments below and check out the merch, the Bo Rider shirt, the AJ Styles shirt. Yes, my AJ Styles shirt is in stock because WWE's sold out in less than 2 hours last night at the Royal Rumble. Badass. And a question for all of you. Who the fuck sings AJ Styles' theme song? It's pretty goddamn cool. It's like hick hop, and it's decent. It's decent, so let me know. They don't want none or some shit. It's like the name of it, but I can't find it. Everywhere I read, they say it's Ain't No Sunshine remix by DMX. They ain't no fucking DMX. There's some Southern boys, they said. Anyway, I'll catch you next time.